So you probably think that it is too late to start a YouTube channel. But what if I told you right now is the best time in history to post your first YouTube video? And I have proof. I went from 0 to 50,000 subscribers on this channel last year. Not to mention going from 5,000 to over 260,000 on this channel as well. And right now I'm currently making $50,000 to $70,000 a month on YouTube. And if you watch the next 10 minutes, I will show you how to do the same. Because you are not too late. In fact, you are on perfect time. But you need to start today. And I will draw you a map to go from nothing to silver to gold. Because right now is the last time in history that YouTube will ever be this easy, if you know the steps to actually grow fast. You see, right now there is a gold rush on YouTube. Just like in 1803 when westward expansion first began in the United States, we are currently seeing a huge push to capture all of the digital real estate. Because just like the gold rush, people know that there is money, fame, and a fulfilling life full of creativity on the other side of being a YouTuber. And everyone is rushing to grow their channel and claim their plot of land. But there is a huge problem here. Attention, just like gold, only has a certain amount to go around. And that's why right now is such a big opportunity. When settlers and explorers moved westward for the first time, they were able to literally go and claim land for free or pennies on the dollar. Now, there's a long discussion on whether that was ethical or not, but that's not what this video is about. And right now, there's an extremely vast amount of digital real estate, or attention, that is yet to be claimed by anyone on YouTube. And it is the best opportunity in history because right now, this attention is basically free. Think about it. Now that land that people claimed for free is worth millions of dollars because now all of the land is already claimed. And now it's getting harder and harder for someone from a middle-class family to even afford a home. The exact same thing will happen with YouTube. It will become more and more expensive to capture 10,000 eyeballs. Think about it. A Super Bowl ad costs $8 million for just 30 seconds. And that ad only reaches around 100 million people. That is around 8 cents for every view, $80 for 1,000 views, and $80,000 for a million views for just 30 seconds. But as a YouTuber, you can currently reach 1 million people for $0 if you make the right video, which is why YouTubers are able to charge brands tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars to advertise on their videos. Just like I do currently, where I've made over $500,000 from my YouTube channel in the last 2 years. And right now is the last chance in history for someone to capture this untouched real estate on YouTube. So I'm going to show you how to build your channel fast so that you can own your share of attention and get in right at the perfect time to start a channel. The first thing you need to understand about how to grow fast is the basics of starting a YouTube channel. These are the foundation to your success. And while it takes most people years of trial and error to learn these, I'm going to give them to you in the next 3 to 5 minutes using a simple and easy to follow blueprint. And once you understand it, you'll be able to start getting views instantly. So the first thing that you need is a YouTube toolkit. This includes a camera, microphone, light, and a setup. In total, this can cost you anywhere from $20 to $8,000. And I'll link my cheat sheet below for my recommended setup on every budget. Now, once you have your equipment, you need to look in places that others haven't. If you're trying to compete with Mr. Beast or Ryan Trahan, you will unfortunately probably lose. Same with Alex Hormozy or Iman Gadzhi. This is because right now they are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month producing their content, which means that you need to make content in something called a niche. This is making more specific content. So for example, if you like cooking, focus on a specific cuisine. Or if you want to talk about business, make content around the specific business that you actually run. And if you make fitness videos, then niche down into a specific training style. And I will tell you the secret. The more specific, the better. And if you're not sure what this might be for you, you can use a diagram called Ikigai to figure it out. Now, once you have your equipment, your niche, you need to learn how to actually make good videos. And if you're serious about growing your YouTube channel, what I'm about to show you in the next 5 minutes on an iPad might be a little bit boring. But if you watch it all the way through, you will know exactly how to get your first 1,000 subscribers fast. And realistically, if you can't watch 5 minutes of education, then being a YouTuber might not be the thing for you. So here's a masterclass on creating viral YouTube videos. So to come up with good YouTube ideas, it's actually very, very simple. All you need to do is find outlier channels. So these are channels that perform extremely well. They get great views, and you can take the ideas from their niche to your niche. So I've actually put together an entire list of these channels for you that you can literally just steal in the first link in the description. And I'm gonna go through and actually show you guys how I come up with ideas. So let's look at someone like Leon Hendricks first. So what we do is we go to his YouTube channel, we go to popular, and then we look at what his most popular videos are, and we try to adapt them into your niche. So I'm gonna try to adapt these ideas into my own niche to show you guys how that process works so that you can use it yourself. This one, I tried $400 brain boosting pills. I could say I spent $400 buying subscribers. Here's what happened. For this one, he says how to stop wasting your life. For this one, I could say something like how to bring your YouTube channel back to life. This one right here, how this dumb product made $1 million, I could simply say how this dumb YouTube video got 1 million views. For this video right here, this idea will make you unstoppable. I could say this YouTube book will blow up your channel. This video right here, how I earned 650,000 at age 22. I could do a video, how I got 50,000 subscribers in 1 year. This video right here, how to master anything fast, I could go ahead and adapt to my niche and say how to get 1,000 subscribers fast, which if you look at our channel, what is our most popular video? Boom. That's exactly where I got that idea from. Now that's just one of over like 50 YouTube channels, right, in this list. So I could go to Dan Martell, right, if I'm doing more kind of businessy content. Let's say that I'm doing a channel about dropshipping, right? So not my YouTube channel, but let's say that you have a business channel talking about how to start a dropshipping business. Well, what you could say is these 5 dropshipping ads or dropshipping products will make you $1 million with 0 employees. Spare me 10 minutes and I'll make you $10,000 a month dropshipping. Do this to make $10,000 a month dropshipping. This one could be unfuck your dropshipping business in 15 minutes. This one could be starting $1 million dropshipping store starting from 0. So that's really how I think about how to come up with ideas. And you guys can literally just steal this entire list. Again, it's down the link in the description. I'm not taking your email or anything. It's completely free. There's no catch. So go ahead and take that if you'd like. And there's some really good channels in here. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is how to come up with really, really good thumbnails. So you can see on my video, there's something that I always do. And that's that I always show the dream outcome that someone wants. How to get 1,000 subscribers fast? I essentially show 1.5K subscribers, right? Which is the exact dream outcome that I'm talking about in this title. Same thing here. This is boring, but you'll hit 1,000 subscribers fast. This one is so literal with the dream outcome that literally in real time, it's showing the person going from 1,000 to 1,001 subscribers. It's boring, but you'll hit 1,000 subscribers fast. It is 100% hitting the dream outcome. This one, how to master the art of YouTube storytelling. Their dream outcome is to make people addicted to their videos and make really good videos like Ryan Trahan, Casey Neistat, Gox, Mr. Beast, whoever it may be. So again, that's showing the dream outcome. Here, simple art of blowing up on YouTube. You can see the graph going up in the back, dream out. But the other thing that I think about is reducing the perceived effort that someone has to take in order to get the dream outcome. Right here, you see I say 1 hour per day. We A/B tested this thumbnail with just this one, 1,000 subscribers, without the hour a day and with the hour a day. And when I put an hour per day, this thumbnail way outperformed the other variation. And the reason for that is because I'm saying that you can get 1,000 subscribers in just 1 hour a day, which is technically true if you do things right. So I reduced the perceived effort on this video. The other thing that I like to do is something called reducing the time delay. And that's essentially saying that someone can get a result fast. So if you look at this thumbnail right here, I got 1,000 subscribers in 30 days to prove it's not luck. You can see we have the dream outcome. And then we have 30 days later, which tells someone that they can essentially get this result in as little as 30 days. Reducing the time delay, which essentially makes the video seem like it is more valuable. The last thing that we think about with on our thumbnails is something called increasing the perceived likelihood of achievement. So if you look at this video, I built 6 SMAs, which is marketing agencies. It's a type of online business in a row to prove it's not luck. He essentially has 6 bucks. He has like first one does 35K a month, next one 8K a month, 292K a month, 40K a month, 19K a month, and then question mark. Title and thumbnail combination essentially says that he's built like 6 successful businesses in a row to prove it's not luck. Now, what that does is raise the perceived likelihood of achievement, because people think that, you know, maybe being successful is luck, but he is essentially saying it's not luck. Right? That goes against someone's belief, and it increases their perceived likelihood of achievement that if they listen to this guy and they watch his video, they will learn the process as well because he's done it so many times. So therefore their perceived likelihood of achievement is higher. So that's a little bit more complicated, but it's something I thought I should mention. And if you combine all of these together, mix and match them, your thumbnails will go to the next level. But once you know how to make a good video, you need to understand how to actually grow the YouTube channel. And what I'm about to tell you will be the thing that allows you to grow from 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000 and even 1 million subscribers. And these are really the cheat codes to building a big channel. It's not sexy, but it is what works. To get 10,000 subscribers, you just need to do the basics again and again. And this comes down to just staying consistent with your uploads. This is basic, but it's the reason why 95% of small creators who never make it to 10,000 subscribers don't make it. It can be really, really hard to put in effort scripting, editing, making thumbnails, and coming up with ideas to see super slow growth. And this beginning section of starting a YouTube channel is called the Valley of Death. Most people will fall off here, but you have to understand that YouTube growth actually looks like this. You just have to focus on posting videos in the beginning. You are growing, learning, and improving. Your first goal should be getting to 100 YouTube videos posted before you even start to worry about hitting 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, or 1 million subscribers. Because whenever I start a new channel, I celebrate my uploads, not the views that come along with them. Now, just keep doing this until you hit 10,000 subscribers. This is the #1 challenge for most most people, but if you consistently are posting content, then you should hit 10,000 subscribers in about 3 to 6 months if you're posting the right kind of videos. And after you get 10,000, things become much easier. And to get to 100,000, you just have to implement one more thing that will skyrocket your channel like a rocket ship, all the way until you hit that silver play button, which leads to YouTube becoming your full-time thing and you owning a piece of digital real estate that will pay you for life. It's called the X but X factor, and it looks like this. So the X but X factor is essentially putting your niche but with a twist. Let's say that you have a channel about cooking. You could do high protein meals, but vegan. High protein meals, but carnivore. High protein meals, but in Spanish. There are so many different ways to spin an X but X channel. The key here is that you're essentially taking a broad idea being cooking, high protein meals, business, YouTube growth, whatever that may be, and then adding a twist onto it. So most channels just blend in. They don't really create a blue ocean. They're competing in something called a red ocean, where let's say that you have two fishermen. You have one fisherman who goes to an ocean that's never been fished before. He can essentially just cast his line in, and it's very easy for him to get a bite and to catch a fish because the fish aren't scared and there's no other fishermen competing for the same resources. Whereas a red ocean might have 1,000 fishermen in it, right? All trying to catch the same fish. And they've been doing that for years and years. So the fish are wary. They don't really want to bite the actual bait because they know exactly what's going to happen. When one person does get a bite, the rest of the 999 don't. And this is exactly why we do an X but X, because we come at a niche on YouTube from a completely new angle where no one has really ever seen it before. And a really good example of this is someone named Rian Doris. He essentially blew up about a year ago. As you can see, first video posted 1 year ago, and he's literally at 429,000 subscribers. Now, how was he able to do this? The truth is he didn't do anything crazy special, right? His videos are good, his thumbnails are also good, but there's also a lot of people who have better thumbnails or even better videos who don't grow as much as him. And he is the best example of an X but X. So he's in one of the most competitive niches on YouTube, which is productivity. You're competing with people like Ali Abdaal, Matt Diavella, all of these productivity guys, and it's such a huge niche that so many people are making content about. So what Rian Doris did is he looked at the niche and he looked and he said, how can I create an X but X? Productivity, but what? And one thing that he had a competitive advantage on is he owned a company called Flow Research Collective, where he essentially did scientific studies on productivity. So he took that competitive advantage and used it as his X but X. So his entire strategy is productivity, but based off of science. And you can see that in the thumbnails that he uses. For example, he has a brain scan here on the left and the right. It's very, very scientific, right? So everything that he does is based around that hypothesis of his X but X, or productivity, but based off of science. He's using 4 simple colors. He's using red, green, black, and white, and then sometimes yellow as a third color. Same thing with his editing. It's very scientific. He references studies and he references actual real data. And people appreciated that in the productivity space because it had never been done before. And because he was able to figure out his X but X, he was able to grow to over 400,000 subscribers in just 1 year. And if you put your niche onto paper and list out a bunch of potential X factors for your channel, then you can do the same. Then you can grow faster than 99% of other small YouTubers. But there's only so much I can share in a 10-minute video. And that's why I put together a completely free YouTube course with over 6 hours of content showing you everything that you need to know in order to go from 0 to 100,000 subscribers in 2025. We give away everything completely for free, from ideation, scripting, editing, analytics, and so much more. So watch this video next where I'll show you what you'll learn, how to get access, and how you can use the information inside to blow up your channel in 2025. Thanks, and have a good one.